Everyone, my name is Sagana Girl, and I am going to be starting a YouTube tarot blog, I guess, on all things fun and tarot. It's one of my passions, and I've been inspired by some of the other YouTuber tarotists out there to start talking a little bit about my cards and how I read, and sharing some of my insights with regards to using tarot in my day. So I just wanted to say before I start, I wanted to give a big shout out to Gypsy Chick. I just want to let you know, Gypsy, that I think you and your girls are beautiful. I love how you're so funny and so insightful. I love seeing you talk about the cards, and I love that your girls are there while you do it. I think it's fantastic. Also to Owl Moon 513, you've inspired me with your deck reviews to think way outside of my tarot box, and because of you I've purchased a lot of decks that I wouldn't normally have thought I would read with, but after seeing your review and more importantly, or as importantly, seeing the pictures on the cards, that was a big thing for me. You've inspired me to choose and read from some decks that I wouldn't normally read from. So I'm a tarot hobbyist. I read for friends, I read for the general public, off and on. Sometimes I'm really busy, sometimes I'm not. I also do other work. So the tarot for me is something that I do when I have time for others. I read for myself every day, but for others I do it when I have time in my schedule. I'm interested in developing my skills and sharing with you a little bit of the information that I'm able to glean from the tarot cards, and I just really love the tarot. It's a beautiful system. I love the artwork especially, and it's like having a conversation with a friend that's always going to tell you the truth whether you want to hear it or not. So that's my perspective. I will post my Facebook page, A Fool's Journey Tarot Readings, at the bottom of the screen, so that if you wanted to message me or if you have any questions, I'd love to be able to do some distance readings, or if you have any feedback, that's even better, with interesting stuff that would help me, that'd be great. So I just really want to talk very quickly about the Paulina Tarot. Here's the box. It's quite pretty, okay? It's your standard box. The reason I want to talk about the Paulina Tarot is because I purchased this deck about 6 to 8 months ago, and I haven't really used it. I've seen Gypsy talk about it a lot on her blog, and her enthusiasm has inspired me to pull it out of my shelf and start using it a little bit more. And so I've decided to do a deck a week challenge, reading each day from the cards in a different format each time, to see what information I can gather from the cards, and to feel the love from these cards. They're beautiful cards, and I just wanted to be able to use them more regularly, and so I thought it'd be interesting to do a reading a day and then be able to discuss that with you at the end of the week. So there's the front of the box. It's put out by US Game Systems. It was put out in 2008. It's a standard size card. It's about the same size as the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which I have a card right here, so just give me a second. So here is a card from the Coleman Smith commemorative deck, okay, and then here is the Paulina. So pretty comparable in size, okay. The Paulina will work for reversals. As you can see, the card back is the same on the other side. I like the sturdiness of the card. It's not really rigid. I'm a bridge shuffler, so I like that they're nice and bendy, and they spring back, and they make that nice frapping sound, which I find very relaxing and meditative. So they're a great deck to shuffle with, and if you're into reading reversals, it works super good. Okay, so just a couple of images. Everyone's got a favorite card, and my favorite is the Temperance. I will usually buy a deck based on the Temperance card. If I like the Temperance card, then I usually end up purchasing the deck. So this is the Temperance card for the Paulina Tarot. I love that she's standing on a little diamond balancing. I love that that diamond is then pinpoint balanced on another diamond. Okay. You can see the artwork is very whimsical. It's very fairy-like, very creative, very imaginative. I like working with this deck. I think I'm going to like working with this deck because it brings out that creative, childlike imagination, something that I think we lose a little bit as we get older. We start to get a little bit too rigid in our thinking, and so I'm excited to be able to work with something a little bit more whimsical. It's a pretty positive deck. There's not a lot of really darkness in the deck. However, some of the cards are quite somber. So, for example, the Suit of Swords, there are quite a few somber cards in, or somber looking cards in that suit. So it is a nice balance. Okay, so there's a Temperance card. Another one of my favorites is the Empress. Again, just an idea on the artwork. Hopefully you can see that. Try to get the glare out of it. Super detailed. It's not a card with a lot of space. It's very full. So if you don't like all of the background stuff going on, then this may not be the deck for you, but I quite enjoy it. It's very pretty to look at. I love that every time I look at it, there's other little things in the background that you can find. Okay, so that's the Empress card. The Magician. I love that she's a female. I think that's super cool. I am really digging the little bird here with the envelope. It's a communication card, the Magician. So I love that you've got that sense, and it does have the different suits down here. I'm not going to spend too much time on the pictorial description, but super gorgeous. Okay. And then a couple others just from the Suit of Wands, the Ace of Wands. Love this. Little shout out to my friend Birch Salmon, who is totally all over the Owl situation, as Owl Moon 513 is. Totally digging that card. Beautiful, beautiful. And then the Four of Wands, another example of where there's a little less busyness going on, but it's still super beautiful. The castle in the foreground of her dress and the wands. Yes, so anyways, this is the deck that I'm going to be starting my deck a week with, and I am hoping to be diligent with my readings. I read for myself every day, but I think what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to put down the Mary L. Tarot, which is like my sink my teeth into deck right now, and come to the Paulina Tarot to see if I can use that consistently. Hockey season's over for me, so that means I've got a little bit more free time. So that's what I'm going to do this week, and hopefully I'll be able to post some insights on Saturday after I've done my different readings through the week. I will put my blog on, not my blog, pardon me, my Facebook page on the bottom of this, so that if you wanted to contact me, you may feel free to do so. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know. Otherwise, blessed be, have a great week, love, peace, breathe deep, and I look forward to hearing from you, and I'm excited about working with my Paulina Tarot. All right, have a fantastic rest of your week.